My name is Dr. Simmie Raiford, and I'm proud to be the Executive Director of the Schultz Center for Teaching and Learning. And I'm so excited today that I get to be a part of Read USA as a reader leader. And the book that I have chosen today is by one of my favorite authors, Ezra Jack Keats, and it's called Goggles. And looks like our character has quite a pair of goggles on there, so let's read a little bit about his adventures with these goggles, as I have on my own goggles of a sort. "Archie, look what I found," Peter shouted through the pipe. "Motorcycle goggles." Archie watched Peter through the hole. He listened and he smiled. Peter ran to the hideout and put on the goggles. "Aren't they great?" he asked. Archie smiled and nodded. Peter said, "Let's go over to your house and sit on the steps." Archie nodded. They started off. Suddenly, some big boys appeared. "Give us those goggles, kid." "No, they're mine," Peter said. His dog Willie growled. "Archie, hold Willie," said Peter. Peter stuffed the goggles into his pocket and put up his fist. Archie gasped. Peter turned to see if something was wrong. The next thing he knew, he was knocked to the ground, and everyone stared at the goggles that were on the ground. Before anyone could move, Willie snatched the goggles and ran through a hole in the fence. The boys chased after him. "Meet you at the hideout," whispered Peter. "You go that way. I'll go this way. They won't know where we're going. Willie'll find us." So Peter ran to the hideout, sank down as low as he could. Footsteps. The big boys. They followed me. Peter held his breath. "Archie!" What was that? Archie looked through the hole. There were the big boys. And there was Willie. They would see him. Archie stared at the pipe. Suddenly he spoke. "Here! Willie! Fast!" And up popped Willie in the pipe. And they screamed, "Willie!" Peter peeked through the hole, but the big boys were coming closer and closer. Peter took a deep breath, and then he yelled through the pipe, "Willie! Meet us at the parking lot!" "Head for the parking lot!" one of the boys yelled. "Let's go!" Peter, Archie, and Willie crept out of their hideout, and when they reached the fence, they got up and ran. They got to Archie's house. Archie laughed and said, "We sure fooled them, didn't we?" "We sure did," said Peter, handing him the goggles. "Things look real fine now," Archie said. "They sure do," said Peter. And that's the end of our story. So looks like another adventure with Peter and Willie. And again, our book is Goggles by Ezra Jack Keats. Thank you.